how Kaya says we're all the different faces and expressions of God.
Yeah, yeah. And I try to practice that even when I'm out, like exactly what Kaya said. So, for example, if I see a homeless person, I think, oh, hi, in my mind, I'll say, hello, God expressing himself through a homeless person. Hello, God expressing himself through that fast driver. And God just is always expressing himself in so many different ways. And it has a way of humbling you down and realizing that we really can't criticize one another or judge one another because they're just the form through which God is manifesting. That's just an expression of God, and it's just all for stimulation and growth and development of humanity. There's just so much. I mean, we can go on for days, you and I am pretty sure, but I know you get it.
Yeah, that's a beautiful way to put it. I also, whenever I see a homeless person, I think to myself, wow, if I had been born into those conditions, into that family, into that body, then that's me. That's how I would have turned out as a product of the conditioning of my environment. So I look at them as almost another version of me who I would have been if I had grown up in those conditions.
Right, and that soul just chose to take that part of the contract, the collective contract, basically. So in a way, it's kind of like, wow, thank you. You chose that role so that I can, I see you and I'm learning through you, and so are so many other people.
Yeah, since I started thinking of it more that way, I have so much respect and compassion for people because I look at them and I'm like, wow, they signed up for that. They signed up to be humiliated, degraded, live in these terrible conditions for the duration of their lifetime. And it's just so that I didn't have to do that, because someone has to do that. Someone has to take that role. And I'm sure what they learn for their soul expansion is just tremendous, based on having to be humbled constantly as part of their life experience.
Yeah, also, I kind of sometimes think too, they're just, a lot of us come into this lifetime paying karma from other lifetimes. So we just all have to have compassion because we're all on our own journey, unique journey. Some people have it very well off during this life because maybe they did a lot of really good deeds throughout the entire lifetime before. And then there are those who didn't, so they have a little bit more schooling to go through, some more lessons to learn. But eventually, just like a flower's destiny is, a flower grows towards the sunlight, that's the same thing with the soul. Eventually, that's our destiny. We're all going to get there, just different times.